Today on the channel, we dive into the powers of Grayskull with Mattel Creations' Sharella.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here once again with another Masters Universe unboxing and review. And today we're back to the origin style, this time with the Mattel Creations Powers of Grayskull subline exclusive. But of course, for all your Powers of Grayskull exclusive needs, make sure you're hitting up Mattel Creations. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Entertainment Earth, hit the link in the description down below. Got to get a deal out there. But as I did say, a Mattel Creations exclusive with Sharella right here, part of the Powers of Grayskull subline origins line, I guess. And they're continuing to put these out. This is the second one in the series. Of course, Hero being the first. We'll compare those later on in this very video. And of course, going to do this video like we do all the other videos on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, see what's going on here, see what all the fuss is about. Now this shipped just in a nice little shipper box around it. That's it. No protection, no padding. I always use protection with my Sharellas, but Mattel said, we don't need to. It'll be okay. And I guess it was. But good friend of the channel, Jeff George, not so safe. His came damaged. So shout out to him. Poor times over there. But mine came in good shape right here. No issues. Very colorful Powers of Grayskull style packaging. Obviously, got to get the most out of your molds here. Feeling a lot of Tila, feeling a lot of Evil Lyn with this one, as you can imagine. But looking good in the packaging department here. Of course, unpunched at the top for those keeping track at home. On the side, Sharella doing Sharella things and doing even more things over here with a bow and arrow. How about that? And then on the back, got a little image back there. Powers of Grayskull Masters Universe logo looking very good. Who's she squaring off with back here? Oh, I forget that guy's name, that reptilian guy. We've seen him before. Gosh, what was his name? I don't remember the other guy. Looking almost like Skeletor, but looking cool. Part of Club Grayskull. I should mention that. Club Grayskull members got an early access to this one here. Of course, you got to pop your collar when you're headed into the club, as we do know. But she is the heroic tribal chiefess. Okay, if you say so, if you say so. Packaging slides out just like so. Very beautiful. I do save the packaging on these. Does come with the little box. Everybody likes Sharella's box, as we do know. We also get the little comic book, and I'm going to dive into this one here. Maybe. See you later. Goodbye. And of course, the comic book got Sharella looking real good. Looks like one of those 80s sword and sandals movies, chicks, is what it reminds me of. There's a lot of those movies in the 80s. Always a big fan of those, of course. We do get a little bit of the story. Got some Hero going in there. All kinds of stuff going on. Okay, the evil Technomancer. I guess that's the guy that looks like Skeletor. That's what it says. But we do get the comic book here, so a little further reading is able to be done. Got that cool background. As I said, I'm going to save all that, of course. Now, we do get this little box here. Are you kidding me? There's nothing in the box? Oh, her box, like her soul, is empty. Oh, her box smells okay, though. It smells all right, but quite the box right there. Sharella doing Sharella things in the package, and of course, she's got some twist ties. Got to lock her down, I guess, is what we got to do. Add her to the twist tie pile. We're saving all of our twist ties here in 2025, just like we did in 2024. And there's going to be a fabulous contest on this very YouTube channel where you can guess the weight of all the twist ties for the year. And the winner will get a fabulous prize, as long as you can guess closest without going over. Going to be interesting times when we get that done later this year, so stay tuned for that. Prize giveaway. Oh my gosh, more twist ties in here as well. Here we go. Here we go. Got to save all those. We can't lose one. We can't lose one twist tie. You guys know how it is. Serious business. I take my twist ties very seriously here. And I guess I'm just putting a stack over here. Starting a stack, starting a pile is what I'm doing. But now we're diving into Sharella here. We're going to find out what all the Sharella fuss is about. Not a lot of stuff going on right here. Now we do get her quiver and her arrows and her bow. So we got one arrow. We got one loose one right here looking good. Kind of a goldish color, a little bit translucent, but we do get that. We do get her bow. Now, we've seen this bow before. I think this might be brand new, if I'm not mistaken. We do get a nice little bow here, looking very good. Got a little rubber string there inside, looking good. A little bow and arrow action. But now we're diving into her. Now, she does got a holster here, and I guess you put that one arrow in that holster is what you do. Fits just like that. No sword, no dagger. Feels like she needs one of those kind of things, but I guess not. I guess not. But diving into this one here, definitely looks like a chick from a Sword and Sandals movie once upon a time. Looks like kind of like an Amazonian woman or a feral woman out there, or just a lady that's out in the trees and stuff in the forest when the guys are trying to make their way through. Of course, she attacks them. They realize they're on the same side. Next thing you know, she's a member of the team. It writes itself. It writes itself, of course. But looking very good. But man, she's got that fiery red hair, but then you got those eyes that just stare into your soul. Those deep bluish kind of green eyes. Man, oh man, crazy eyes on her. Got the big old push broom eyebrows, looking very good. Very kissable lips on her. It looks like she's ready to give somebody a little kiss action there. She's got a fur top going on and a fur tights, shorts, I guess is what we'll call this. Fur underwear. I don't know. And this might not even be fur. Is that what you're saying, Todd McFarland from the couch? This isn't fur. It's all just pure hair, right? I see. He said she grew this out herself is what happened there. She's just got some boots going on down there. Got the boots with the fur, like the song goes, of course. Then she's got that belt around there, of course, to hold her arrows. Little pocket going on over there. Some arm bracers around there of the biceps, looking very good. And then, of course, very pale skin throughout on her. I feel like she should have a little bit more tan if she's running wild around with this. Now, the joints seem to be pretty tight on this one, so I'm going to be very easy here, especially at the elbows. Extremely tight. Nobody wants broken parts. We know how that goes. But you do get arms that go all the way around for us. Oh my gosh, extremely tight. Very tight in the elbow, so be careful there. Very tight. It looks like I even have a little crack in the plastic there at the elbow. Maybe. I don't know. Your mileage may vary, but very, very tight. So watch out for that. But you do get the side to side at the elbow, up and down, single jointed. Hands back and forth, side to side. 2 gripping hands on her. Head back and forth, side to side, hula hoop up top, plus traditional waist. Got the big old splits, kinda, a little bit of movement there. Leg goes up, single jointed knee, once again, very tight. Be careful with that peg, side to side. Then you get the boot cut, and then ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. Pretty much your usual origin style articulation is what you get right here. And she should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using discount code Kyle to save 10%. And old Sharella doing her thing, a character I am not familiar with. Of course, this was supposed to be the line that took over after Masters of the Universe back in the day. Didn't happen for whatever reason. I guess lack of sales being the biggest one. Follow the money. We say it all the time on the channel. And I guess she would have got a figure eventually back in the day. Never did happen. And then, of course, Super 7 did do a little bit of a line with some of these. They did not make this one either. So this is her first time in the line. Going to be very interesting how deep this Powers of Grayskull line goes, how deep they'll get with some of the characters, but we got 2 hints on the back of the package here. Would have to assume, and we know what happens when you assume, Todd McFarland, that we're going to get those 2 later on. So we'll stay tuned for those. They both look really good, so I'm here for it, but very cool to continue the origin style, and I think Mattel Creations is the correct place to pick this one up. I don't know how well it would do at traditional retail. That's just me spitting out knowledge, maybe, something like that. But of course, got Hero, the first member of the gang here, and he still doesn't like to hold on to his staff. Maybe he likes to hold on to a wizard sleeve. Who knows what he's up to? But Hero and Charella ready to go, ready to party, ready to take on the Powers of Grayskull. What's your guys' thoughts on these 2, though? Worth a pickup for you? Hard pass, easy pass, long game, no game, waiting for a sale game? Let me know your thoughts on these 2 in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on YouTube channel memberships or Patreon. Pick your poison. Best way to support the channel. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. My brand new podcast each and every Tuesday. It is The Kyle Peterson Show, wherever podcasts are found. Video cast on YouTube. So for another Powers of Grayskull unboxing, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?